He said that it's a Hawaiian design of the tea leaf. You cannot find the tea leaf design that he claims is Hawaiian on any of the books and research of Hawaiian tattoo. I know it because I work with the woman, Trisha Ellen, an anthropologist who composed and wrote the book that is called Hawaiian Tattoo, that most Hawaiian tattoo artists are using. There was another book that was released in 2010. I am in the book. It is called Polynesian Tattoo Today. It is a book for people who arrived in Hawaii, arrived at the airport, they see Polynesian tattoo, they pick it up, buy it. Oh, I want to go get tattooed by this guy, get tattooed by this guy. The book is still around, available. That's how I know Hawaiian tattoo. Not because I read the book, it's because I went to Hawaii and trained with the people in Hawaii who knows the tradition, the history and art and culture of Hawaii before social media. The Tongan man who carved all the gods, the Hawaiian gods at PCC, Polynesian Cultural Center in Hawaii, he's one of my masters who trained me. And the reason the Hawaiians, BYU and PCC committee had to ask a Tongan to carve the Hawaiian gods because the Hawaiian carvers forgot how to carve their own gods. You can watch my video. He had been in Hawaii since the beginning of PCC, 1962. Hawaiian tattoo, there is no traditional Hawaiian tattoo design that looks like that. Even the art of the Hawaiian floor mats, even the art of the Hawaiian kapa, traditional cacao of the Hawaiians don't design that. That designs came from the Tongans. And that design that looks like that leaf in strips, looks like the coconut leaf, is called a Tokelau Feletoa. It is from the north of Tonga, from a province it's called Vavaʻu Group. There was a chief from Hawaii who settled in Vavaʻu and assembled his own clans in Vavaʻu. Finau Ulukālala. First, Finau Ulukālala. Second. And there's a region on north of Neafu called Feletoa. It's a town. That is where the art was designed for. The women of Vavaʻu, the women of the Chief Finau Ulukālala designed this art for the warriors that was trained in a town called Feletoa. Fele-Aitoa, land of many warriors. Tokelau means north of Tongatapu. Ulukālala always challenged the clans in the south of Tongatapu. This art is not called a tea leaf for the new Tongan tattoo artists. And the Polynesian tattoo artists who use this art, it is not a tea leaf. It is called a Tokelau Feletoa. Tokelau means north. Feletoa means this region where the warriors of the chief of Vavaʻu, not all Vavaʻu, Finau Ulukālala, this is where they trained. And that town is called Feletoa. It's still there today. That's where that art is from. And the art is a big fish. When you fillet the fish, you have to bring a big fish to the chief. You don't bring a tilapia, a parrotfish. You bring the biggest fish from the deep ocean, a tuna, a mahi-mahi, whatever the big fish is, and you present it to the chief. During the feast, after the war, the women brings the ngatu and the fala. And there's a tradition and custom of presenting a fala and ngatu. And when different clans who was fighting for Chief Finau Ulukālala, when they bring their different gifts of Tongan crafts, valuable Tongan crafts, of Tongan tapa, ngatu, and mats, and tauvala, brown fala at the bottom, the brown floor mat, then ngatu, and then the white floor mat on top, falafihu. And then the Tongan ladies will guide everyone how to arrange and place them. Because you don't just pile them up, like the way you pile up your suitcase to fly to Las Vegas. That is the Tongan culture. Everything follows in order, according to the Tongan society. But the reason why these Tongan guys do not understand, because they have never been to Tongan, to the south. That is the reason why I said the hardest tattoo when I design is Tongan tattoo. That's the reason why you see most Polynesian tattoo artists don't know how to design Tongan art. Because it's complex. It looks simple until they try it. It's very easier to design a modification or fusion, molding some Tahiti Marquesan tattoo, some Maoris, some Samoans, and they create this new fusion. Authentic art is an art that has a history behind it, like I just explained. Like the Manulua. I have seen Polynesian tattoo artists and Tongan guys, even Samoans, they start to design the Manulua in a diamond shape. That is a Samoan way. That is not a Tongan way of designing Manulua. Manulua is two birds. Professor Kaidi from BYU and his followers, and Fehoko from Utah and his followers, these Tongans who follow them, explain that the Manulua means two frigate birds. Fehoko said that it means two birds. Manu, birds. Lua, two in Samoan. We say ua, Tongans. That's correct. That's very simple. But I'll give them a challenge. And all the Tongans who believe kairi and fehoko. Tell me a story of two frigate birds that was brought from Samoa that is kept by our Tongan elders of different Tongan clans throughout social and political system of Tongans. In Tonga, outside of Tonga. Tell me that story of two frigate birds, two tala, the name of the netball team of Tonga. Tell me a story of two tala that was brought from Samoa. I'll tell you a story of how two flying foxes, two pea, Samoan, two peka, Tongan, was brought from Samoa, from North Savaii to Tongatapu, to the west of Tongatapu, Paiula, from the Ha'atautai fisherman clan, gifted by the daughter of a chief Matai in Samoa, gifted the two flying foxes, the two fruit bats, for those who use fruit bats, and gifted to Ula, who was leading the Tongans in Samoa during the Fautasi Siwa'alo canoe race, and the Tongans defeated the Samoans.